and I won't be denied. Welcome, everybody. We're back to another Smack Up. It's been like 4,000 years since the last recording.
I
But to
got
you, it means
I got
nothing.
an alcoholic beverage in my hand. I got smack up in my other hand. I'm ready to mix the two things and get wild again.
We brought Nico back. I don't know why we keep doing this to ourselves, but he's here. We got
He
Pete.
might be Chuck, he might be Nico.
Hey, we left Chuck in ECW after watching the Kelly expose.
Actually, Chuck is back.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
And
Well, hey,
better
Chuck.
again.
Chuck, you better sit in the corner and wait. Chuck, I'll let you come out for the
Chuck,
boot camp.
please.
Just sit there and wait, please. Can I have Nico for the rest of the
Chuck,
show?
please.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, smoke the ganj.
Gotcha.
I don't know
Yeah,
if you
get
know
re-
that's weed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get,
I smoke weed.
Editor Ty, bleep that out. We don't need the kids knowing.
fair enough.
Oh yeah, no. Cigarettes, my bad. I'll go sit in the corner.
All hail King Booker!
All hail
hail.
King Booker.
All hail King Booker!
All hail King Booker.
Wait, no, but before King Booker, hold on.
What?
We get a nice little recap
Oh, from last week?
of Mark Henry just destroying or getting destroyed
I hated that shit.
by Batista, dude. Just rampant chair shots, right?
That episode was so rough, if I remember correctly. It's been a minute. But it's just...
Yeah, but Batista killed the political prisoner Mark Henry.
We'll get him later on. Better Batista this time.
He was just a little rusty, bro.
Just a little rusty, yeah.
When he come out, he do the machine gun and everybody go crazy.
King Booker doesn't even, do anything. He doesn't come out to the ring. He's just sitting in his throne already. And Charmel and Regal are here. And they got to show something from last week that we didn't get to see.
I
Apparently...
gotta put a lot of respect on the pyro, though. It's pretty sick.
Oh, yeah.
I would be scared if I was Booker T, honestly. But he's just sitting there in it.
And me,
William Regal does actually look a little bit scared, though. If you're like for being that close to it, he's like running away a little bit, you know.
well, wouldn't you? Exploding shotgunning in your ear?
Not if I'm supposed to be the regal attendant of one King Booker. I have to show no fear.
Oh, fair enough. Where's Finley at?
It doesn't matter, bro.
Oh, okay.
He's not important right now. He doesn't have a good speaking voice, but William Regal does, and that's a decision that was intentionally made by King Booker.
He might be just getting ready for his match later.
No, he's not doing that. That
Okay.
doesn't make sense. What's he doing? Like doing the little arm stretch that they always show wrestlers doing whenever they say, and here's so and so getting ready for a match, and then he just swings his arms across his chest and back and
He
just
won't be denied.
hops around a little bit, and yep, that's it. He won't be denied.
He won't
So-
be.
You know, he's showing us some footage from last week. Apparently, after the whole Batista, Mark Henry, Booker T beats the shit out of Rey Mysterio, and Booker's on a microphone going, "Yeah, look at that! Oh yeah, I'm beating it! Oh yeah!" We got some early Black Snow, and I'm excited. I was really happy to hear it. He was just like, "Oh, and then Booker T! Oh, look at King Booker! Oh, Ray! Oh."
Booker T with a microphone is the most top one incomprehensible things in life.
I just can't believe how bad he beat him up. Just for a backstage bit for a week later.
Yeah.
But hey, Ray's here. He sneak attacks
wait,
Booker.
No, before
Huh?
that. Before that though.
What happened?
William Regal drops to a knee and kisses the hand of King Booker,
Okay.
and he says, "King Booker, I promise I'm going to destroy Rey Mysterio, all for Queen Charmel." And JBL yells, "She's the Queen Goddess of Hot," and just keeps yelling that.
JBL has some shit to say during this episode.
JBL is going on a hot one about Charmel, which is very unexpected for JBL. It's a real Chuck moment, honestly.
Don't get him started. He's still there.
No, he can't hear right now. Only Nico can hear.
Oh,
It's
okay,
true.
good. Okay, good.
It's true.
Nico has both had earbuds in right now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Ray comes out of the woodward. He starts attacking Booker, and Regal's stunned. He's scared. And Rey gets on out of there. And he's like, I'll see you later, Regal. And that's our main event angle for the night. I'm sick of it.
It's the whole premise of the evening.
This is our World Heavyweight Champion. I mean,
You know,
World
who knows?
Champion.
Maybe he'll win a match tonight.
Maybe.
Clean?
Maybe he'll win a match tonight. Maybe
Maybe.
it could happen. Maybe if you want, maybe. Unless, just kidding.
Here in Minneapolis, do you think they'll let him win?
Nah.
They might.
I don't know about that.
In Minneapolis.
But, hey. Oh, yeah!
Oh yeah.
Where the fuck have you been, Matt Hardy? And I know
He's
Nico
wearing
has
his,
some things to say about Matt Hardy versus Mr. Kennedy.
He's wearing his Skull and Crossbones beater.
This match, I don't know how long it went. I didn't check times. but
7
this was
minutes.
So long. That felt like 16.
That's welcome to your average Mr. Kennedy match. Do not believe Martin's lies.
Nah. Did Marta try saying some bullshit?
Don't believe it. Don't believe his lies.
Martin doesn't believe that Mr. Kennedy is that bad.
Martin is the Judas of wrestling.
No, it's Paul
He
Heyman.
dares
He just said it.
to sit there. He dares to sit there and talk about Mr. Pectoralis' chest pops, Chris Masters, and say that Chris Masters is mid, while also not recognizing how truly mid Mr. Kennedy is. I say my name, crowd go crazy guy.
This is bad.
It doesn't matter that he's over. He's bad.
He's so bad.
I don't even think he's that over here. Nobody gives a shit about Mr.
I mean,
Kennedy.
In 2006, Mr. Kennedy was kind of over. I don't know what it was about him just saying his name like that in the mic. The presentation really got people.
True.
If you look back, like rewind the clock, look at some of the old takes about Mr. Kennedy. You'll be surprised.
All right.
Dude, he's so bad.
So I got something for you, Nico. So during the match, JBL notes that to be a good star in this business, you have to have a heart that's black, just like him.
What does this mean?
You have to be black, just like JBL.
Black at heart.
I already quit.
He didn't say he didn't say you have to have a black heart like him. He said the heart that's black like him.
On the eve of MLK Day, I quit.
You quit? You can't quit.
Oh fuck, you're right. You don't have to do this because we're forced to.
Oh, I forgot. During the beginning segment, Rey Mysterio did dropkick Booker's penis, and now he's in the hospital.
He with the broken penis.
Yeah, King Booker's in the hospital right now with the broken
Yes,
penis.
he had penis surgery again.
Yeah, dude. I forgot to bring
Why
that
does
up.
Rey Mysterio keep making people get penis surgery? That's the most important question.
I don't know.
He's just collecting dicks at this point, but in a bad way. Not sexy, in parentheses.
This is not sexy. No.
So this dumbass match happens. Matt jumps while Mr. Kennedy while he's doing his Mr. Kennedy introduction, and the crowd is pissed. Kind of the vibe was kind of fucked at that, and JBL was also bitching about it. That's probably the most relevant thing that happened in this match, other than just like there's an armbar bit at some point that's pretty nice. But like beyond that, it's kind of an underwhelming match.
Yeah, I mean, the side effect got JBL going crazy. He's like, pin him, Matt! Pin him! What are you doing, Matt?
I know.
Matt, what are you doing? Matt, you're going to lose, Matt! And then Matt Hardy gets his Twist of Fate countered. All Mr. Kennedy can do is a neck breaker. And then he goes for another Twist of Fate. Gets the ropes. Somehow Mr. Kennedy gets out of that again. And then Matt Hardy just rolls him up. Actually, Mr. Kennedy loses. Matt Hardy wins.
Mr. Kennedy tries his own Twist of Fate, though, right?
Yeah, well, kinda. He just has like a shitty neck breaker.
Yeah, and then fucking it gets reversed into the real shitty neck breaker known as the Twist of Fate.
Which also got
So
countered
we have
again.
we have three finishers basically. There's a side effect, and then the Twist of Fate happens, it gets countered, but then Matt Hardy hits the actual Twist of Fate. Mr. Kennedy gets on the ropes, and then Fucking Hardy rolls him up again, and that's what does it.
Yeah,
instead of valuing the finisher, we just get Matt Hardy barely eking by Mr. Kennedy.
Yep.
There goes his push. There goes
Yep.
Mr. Kennedy's push, guys.
Good.
Good.
You know shit's bad if you're losing to Matt Hardy, boys.
True.
If Vince McMahon came to me in 2006 and said, "Hey man, you're losing to Matt Hardy," and I would ask him, just so you know, I'm not suicidal. I'll just tell him that. Just be like, I'm not suicidal. I don't want to. I'm not thinking about it. I've never thought about it.
That's good.
Don't try to bully me.
Well, hold on, Pete. I got you. You don't have to. Don't commit suicide. Don't kill yourself. Because Crystal's
too sexy. Oh, she's too sexy. That's why I can't kill myself. You're right.
And Michelle McCool's here, but Crystal's here.
Oh my god.
But for whatever reason, Crystal is now just mad. Because Ashley called, for whatever reason, Ashley won the Diva search. And Crystal hates her for it. She's just being catty in the back, and she's just making fun of Ashley, going like, "Oh, can you believe the Diva search is like this?" And Michelle's like, "Oh, yeah, the Diva search suck." And Crystal's like, "I couldn't imagine winning a Diva search."
Diva search suck.
And then Ashley shows up and goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you, Crystal? What happened?" And whatever reason, Jillian Hall's there too. Jillian Hall's just there, and then Crystal's like, "Shut up, idiot! You stupid idiot!"
Well, Jillian Hall is there as the blonde woman ally to her fellow blonde woman who's being torn down by another blonde queen.
Yep, and then they just brawl in the back, and that's all we get.
Wow.
Wow.
Why is everybody in this segment blonde except for the black woman? We need to think about this one. What does it say about the people that ran and operated WWE at this point in time?
They really like blonde women. I wonder who made that decision.
It could have been. It could be deeper than that. I don't know. Just think about it, folks. Write me a letter. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Here's his email. Here's his business email.
Yep.
And send it
to him. Anyway, JBL is gooning again.
Oh, I love it. Mago, please. Ah.
He just can't stop gooning.
Too much gooning. Just too much gooning.
Oh.
And then we see the cool ass editor type throw up the Great Khali's fire eyes right now.
And
the folks need to see it.
And Great Khali and Daivari are here to issue another challenge to the Undertaker. And he just starts yelling about how much he hates the Undertaker and how great the Great Khali is. And uh-oh.
Who is that?
He's in the ring.
The
Taker's back. He's in the ring, guys. And so Khali's like, "Yep, all right." And he starts walking forward. Daivar's like, "What are you doing, dude? Stop it. We don't need to fight him now. What are you doing?" And then Undertaker zaps a lightning bolt at Great Khali.
At Daivari, right?
Yeah, he just zaps him, and then Great Khali's like, "All right, I'm gonna go walking." And Daivar's like, "Let's get the fuck out of here. What are you doing?" Great Khali he did not give a shit.
Your lightning magic does not scare the Great Khali. It only scares Daivari.
He's just too strong, dude. What can you really do at this point?
The lightning wizard shoots lightning at you. What are we doing?
We got a Punjabi prison match coming, guys. Get excited. Or as the Undertaker goes, Punjab prison.
All right, now it's time for the real match of the night.
Is it? Do you like the Pitbulls, dude? Are you saying that?
Oh, look! I'm not saying I like the Pitbulls. I'm saying Paul London is good.
Oh, JBL said on commentary,
I love their shitty ass song,
that Brian Kendrick is pretty enough to be a diva, and that he should be in the contest. And then Michael Cole said he already has a contract.
Very open for JBL. JBL, I can tell. I think he's more open than he likes to let on with his old gimmick.
True.
Yeah, I think he might dig the boys a little bit.
I think that's great.
I love that for him, honestly.
It turns out to be what stood for boys.
Unfortunately, we don't get Brian Kendrick fighting though, because we got Paul London versus Jamie Noble tonight.
John Boy's Lover.
John Boy's Lover.
Right. Yeah, John Boy's
Lover.
That's pretty good.
He's that's what the BL stands for, Boys Love. That's his favorite genre
John Boy's, yeah.
of manga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, John Boy's love.
That's
Wow.
true.
He loves BL.
He loves
He
charts.
does love the BL. Mm-hmm. We
And I'm not
support
talking Bud Lights.
we support it here on You Don't Have to Do This. We love it,
Sure.
especially on the
Very
SmackDown
true.
team.
Was
The
this,
other team, they might have some words to say.
was this really match of the night? I really don't think that was.
What was?
This. That's what Pete said. Pete said this was the match of the night.
I wouldn't say it's match of the night.
Okay.
Well, maybe I would. I think it's a bet. Like they're really, this isn't that strong of a card overall. I think this is a fun match, and it's like a cruiserweight match, which is why I'm always more excited about this than anything, because they actually try fun shit. They're willing to go out there and put on like a decently fun show, even though Jamie Noble is arguably one of the most boring cruiserweights that's ever lived.
Yeah, it was a lot of just rest holds throughout it. Surprisingly.
Yeah. But when it hit the going for a little bit, that's when it would get good, you know?
Yeah.
Like some of the off the rope moves, even though they weren't like jumping off the top rope often, they were using the ropes well, and we were hitting some good impact moves.
Do you have any notes for the rundown of that, or do you want me to finish the match?
Not really. I don't really have much of relevance for it. They kind of go back and forth, and Jamie Noble slows the match down to a snail's pace at times, because that's literally just, like I said, he's the most boring cruiserweight that there could possibly be. He's just basically a Gregory Helms clone.
Yeah,
true.
I can
Which
run
is
it through
a scary
real quick.
thing to say.
Yeah, Paul Lennon
Go for
tries to bring up Jamie Noble into a power bomb. Noble slips out of that. Snap power slams him for 2.
Mhm.
And now on the outside, Brian Kendrick and Noble are fighting over the Pitbull's chain. And then Cash gets on up there and he's like, he, fuck you. And he throws London's neck off the top rope. And then Jamie Noble hits a, what the fuck was that? Like a lung blower? Got the pin at like 4 minutes. I don't know.
It was like a fireman's carry.
Yeah, the thing that
What was it
Darren Young
called?
used to do. Like drop you on the knees.
Yeah, into like it would be, but it was into like the I forget what it's called, like a gut buster, I think.
Yeah. It
But
was
yeah,
fine.
I mean, it was a fine match, but I think it's probably one of the more tolerable matches of the night.
Oh,
We will review later.
is that the man
Maybe
himself? Is that Sylvan? Watching on the
Could
tube
that
TV?
be? What is Sylvan doing?
He's just looking at the TV, and you know what? You know what he says? I love anal. All right.
What?
Sweet. Well, you know,
Okay.
Quebecians love, or Quebecois love anal. Nico, we made this.
Yeah. We did. The Quebecians do love that stuff, man. I mean, god dang.
It's true.
Do they love
You want to know why he was saying that? Because The Miz was there, and he was very excited to see the Divas.
Mhm.
We'll get the
So-
boot camp later.
But just real quick, like, was there like a deal with Quebec?
I
Is
don't.
there a WWE deal with Quebec at this point? Because I'm so curious. Like, why was this? Why did we get like 5 weeks of a travel ad that was set up as like the premiere?
I don't know. And also, he hasn't done shit since he's been here.
He hasn't done a thing, but he just keeps saying, "Please come visit Quebec."
Please come visit Quebec.
It's really strange.
We love you, Quebec.
So you know what JBL said to that too?
What?
I'd rather go to Rwanda. I hate this guy.
Wow. What's wrong with Rwanda, dude?
Well, they did have the Rwandan genocide pretty
Yeah, that's
Oh.
kind of fucked, dude.
My
pretty
bad.
recently. No, it's okay.
Oh,
It's not
my
on
bad,
you. It's more on
JBL.
JBL.
Oh, my bad, JBL. You want to go to Rwanda than
JBL.
Quebec, dude? Just because you don't like anal, dude?
That was a little bit in tune with world politics, yeah.
All right.
Oh, a little bit.
Because he's
He
on
might
Fox
be
News.
the best announcer out there, honestly.
Do you think so?
As of like, all right, compare it to SmackDown and Raw right now, and ECW. Who do you think is the best one?
Best commentator? Probably Taz.
Taz is more
Taz.
more entertaining, right? Because he's a freak and you never know what he's gonna say. He's liable to say something really dumb, but like with JBL, he's consistent.
I feel like he just wafts about nothing.
But like most of the time, there's a pretty good joke in there.
Maybe. I can't think of any this episode, other than that he's black.
It's the Rwanda man.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Fair enough.
It was a pretty deep cut.
And now we got the smack of the week, which is the beginning of the show again. So cool. Thanks, guys. We don't need the fucking another recap of this dog shit segment, please.
It was the smack of the week on the fake SmackDown.
True. And what is Batista wearing, guys?
A pretty nice outfit.
He's got the titties out just a little bit. He's got the nice white coat.
It's the massive suit that he always wears. And I love... It's that era. I love the massive suits in this era. I love Teddy Long's massive suit. It's pretty sick. It's a very Miami suit for them being in Minneapolis.
Nah, I guess you could have some... No, never mind. It's bad.
Okay.
It's all
But
bad.
he does have... You know what? Never, don't ignore Nico. He does have the titties out. It's pretty sick. You know,
Yeah,
he's
that's
got
what I'm saying.
he's got the beater on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He's
okay.
looking fresh.
I'm back on. I like this so far.
Now we got the classic contract signing. Gotta have Teddy Long in there with the little table. And, you know, you gotta...
if I have one critique about his look, it's that I wish that he would move away from the 3-button suits. The 3-button jackets are too much.
Yeah.
Just go to 2 buttons. Or a double breast. And then get a nice cut down the middle on the back instead of like the 2 flap cuts. It just doesn't look right.
You're not wrong. But...
We need a good shot of the back of the suit here. That's what we're missing out of this series of photos. That beater is absurdly small though. When you really look at it.
Yeah, when he takes off the 3-button, it's just the titties out, dude.
Oh, he actually doesn't even have a cut on the back of the suit. I just pulled it up. It's just straight up like there's no cut on the back. It's just straight suit.
Straight suit, yeah.
Damn, what the fuck was this time, dude? I know. Look, I'm telling you, I know exactly where he got this suit, and I'm telling you, it's a black-owned business.
That's awesome.
And then you got Mark Henry. And he's so sweaty. And he's very wet, so they put him in a fucking like polo shirt. And he got a Band-Aid on his head because he was bleeding. And he's still pooling
He looks
wet.
kind of like a dweeb, honestly.
Why is he wearing a polo? And he's wet. But like some stains go through.
It's a big man moment for real.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot remember a single thing that was said during this whole fucking segment. Except for Batista getting really angry and punching a hole through the table because he can't hurt Mark Henry before the match. Damn it! I can't beat your ass!
This is the like pre-Hall of Pain Mark Henry when he figured out suits, because that salmon suit was so sick.
Oh, yeah.
Editor Ty, can we get a side-by-side of Mark Henry in polo versus Mark Henry in Hall of Pain salmon suit?
Absolutely. Editor Ty, pull up
Just so we know, we
hole in
see
table.
Yeah, also put the hole in table on there too. Yeah, definitely.
Because that's how angry I am that he's not wearing a better suit.
You can't have Batista looking so fresh with his titties out,
Yeah, you can.
and then have Mark Henry looking like, honestly, peace and love, like he just got out of the Chrysler plant.
Oh no!
He just finished the shift at the Chrysler plant, you know?
Oh no! Yeah, yeah,
Holy shit, dude.
yeah.
Mark Henry, what are you doing, dude? Looks like he's about to fucking start up his, like, homework. Look at this shit. He's
so good.
He's just like working on his
looks
fucking
like he's in
homework.
class right there, bro. He's in class, dude. Leave him alone.
Dude,
He's studying right now.
he's studying. Oh my god! No. No, no, no,
No, no, no. No, no.
no, no, no.
So we go from that to fucking the U.S.
No.
title match. Bobby Lashley versus Finlay. And this was definitely the match of the night. I don't know what you were smoking earlier, pal. This was a good match. This was the best match I've seen Lashley do in a minute. They were actually like beating the shit out of each other.
Maybe I just wasn't locked in enough for it.
On the that's the best match so far.
See, I thought it was a good start. I just felt like they lost some steam at some point, and the rest holds got significant again.
Oh, that's just every Lashley match though.
Yeah, it's the at Lashley 2006 matches where they lose steam at some point.
Yeah,
they just need to take the long break.
It's crazy how Lashley loses this late as he gets older. He's just locked in at all times.
His endurance gets way better as he gets older for some reason.
He has a very
not just older, but like significantly older.
I think I heard a story from Jay. I think it was either Jim. I think it was Jim Cornette about Bobby Lashley, where like anytime when somebody goes out to eat with him, like Bobby Lashley has zero diet skills. He just eats whatever. He's just built like that.
I wish I was him.
Me too.
Because like that's how I live now, but I don't look like Lashley.
That's true. Like, you know,
I look like almost like Lashley, but you know, just not quite there.
Or Ron Simmons apparently was like went to the gym maybe once a month or 3 times a month. And looked like the way he did. They're just
the rest of the time was just spent being angry.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, it's still built stronger than most of those guys. It's crazy.
Burnt calories by being angry all the time.
Just the way to go, don't you think?
I agree.
This match is just ground and pound, beating the shit out of each other. Very, very physical. Just
I'll say I like how I really do enjoy how it picks up at the end. You know, and I love how vile it gets with like the chair shots and stuff, or the attempts and everything.
Yeah,
the ending of it, I thought, the ending of it I thought was ultimately like fine. I enjoy it as like a plot builder, you know. It's just also like I wish we would have had more of a clean finish to this, but it's also like it's a fucking
gotta keep Lashley strong. You gotta keep Lashley looking good. So the shillelagh gets brought out. Lashley goes, you know what? I'm going to do it.
Who does it?
Nobody yet. He brought out the ring himself, and he's like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Yeah. And then he throws it away. He's like, fuck you. And then Finlay tries to use a chair, but the ref got distracted while trying to take the chair away. And then that little bastard comes out from under the ring. He pops another shillelagh up, and Finlay whops him in the head. And he wins the title, and the crowd goes crazy.
It is wild that he won the title.
The crowd got excited. Finley's her U.S. champ.
What? They're so happy that it's like, but the thing is, it's not about Finlay being U.S. champ. It's about anybody winning a title on a regular show.
True. It's very
where
bizarre.
It's like you don't think that's gonna happen on like a regular SmackDown in Minneapolis when he bought that ticket, you know?
Nope.
I forgot that Finlay was holding the U.S. belt at some point, so I was just like, oh, genuinely shocked.
Anyway, now Vito is at the Mall of America.
The guy at the end dabs him up. I was like, they're like trying to make him look like a dweeb, and people are just getting excited to see him. Tapping him up, and they're like, I can't believe he's doing that.
I love that he's wearing like the silk bonnet too. You know, like
he's got a look.
Like, what's going on?
Hey, man. There's nothing wrong with Vito. Stop acting like there's something wrong with Vito, Vince.
It's not a bonnet, is it? What did you call that? Just a headscarf? He's got a silk headscarf. The guy dapping him up was hilarious.
Guy really just daps him up at the end. I was like, because they're trying to make him look like an asshole, like, for being there.
A dweeb, but like, people really like Vito for some reason now. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
What's wrong with nothing wrong with Vito? And now you go from one Vito to the Miz with the frosted tips. What, Nico? I'm sorry.
Vito is the greatest babyface in the company.
Yeah, but they'll never use him because now Nunzio's in freaking EC Dub.
He's a babyface, but they never meant for it to be the babyface that he's become.
It's true.
Boo this man. He's wearing a dress.
and then the Miz comes out wearing a button-down shirt with what appears to be like an Ed Hardy shirt over it. Probably one of the more disgusting 2000s looks I've ever seen.
He
And
looks
we
like
should probably like execute this guy for this look.
he looks like the
honestly.
Tony Hawk Underground default character if you don't change anything on it. He's got the trap pants
Totally.
on a little bit. Got the fucking chain hanging out, frosted tipped up. And he's very excited to present
It's-
the divas.
My bad, folks. It's not an Ed Hardy shirt. It's even worse. It's an Affliction T-shirt. You guys remember those?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
AFI is
He's
playing in
got
the background.
he's got that shit on, and he's got the button-down shirt from probably like Hollister on underneath it. Disgusting.
What was it? What was the group that was big? Him? Was that it? That's
Maybe.
what was playing in the background while Miz was putting that on. Fucking the divas are out here. You got all 8 because no one's been eliminated yet.
including the Miz's future wife.
Ooh wee.
Ooh wee.
And you got Sergeant Slaughter now here because this is a boot camp.
Yeah.
So
Nico,
What a shock.
get out of here,
for
Nico.
some reason, Sergeant Slaughter is here.
We need Nico to leave.
What?
We need Chuck here.
Yeah.
Chuck, tell us about this boot camp because this went on for a long time.
Let me tell you about this. My man, Slaughter. That's a real man's man, if you understand me, right? You know, that's back when wrestling was good. But, yeah, so they basically had all these girls run an obstacle course. And I gotta say, Slaughter, my man, good call. So let me tell you, fine ladies, fine pieces, running around doing stuff. Oh, God. Let me tell you, I had my finger on the trigger, if you know what I mean.
I'm scared.
What do you mean?
I need an adult.
Oh, man.
I
Just-
really need an adult.
I'm
First
gonna
off, it's
keep
the
it real,
jumping
Chuck.
jacks. And let me tell you, yeah. What up?
Nothing. Keep going.
You know, then they had to go through the tires, and let me tell you, the bounce, and then the crawl underneath the mat in the ring because they
I
had
gotta-
a wire net there. It's so good. And then they had to do the potato jack jump
I think
all the way to the jump rope. And let
I
me tell
think
you, those
Chuck
babies,
was HOD on this one.
they bounced, and they bounced. And they had to go through the tire tracks and get running. And oh yeah, they had to go up that that barrier. And let me tell you, that split right in the middle, I paused at that point every time. I paused.
I gotta say, the one thing that confused me the most was the sack hop in this segment.
What do you mean?
It's- the rest of it made sense as like an obstacle course, right? It's very traditional like obstacle course stuff or like athletic contests, you know.
Mhm.
Whereas the sack hop is like a family like field day pastime or something.
All right, let me break it down to you, right? The last movie Vincent Kennedy McMahon Jr. watched was in probably 1972,
Mm-hmm.
where this would have been a very popular exercise of any kind.
Do you think Vince McMahon did the sack hop himself like regularly?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, he
Yeah,
got the
Yeah, it's definitely why he was so shredded.
yeah. What did he call it? God, the ashel.
Got the ashel?
Yeah, yeah. What better way to show it off? Let me tell you, those ashels, so good, so good. And if any honeys out there want to get a Brazilian wax with me, hit up. You don't have to do this on YouTube. I read the comics and I will DM you.
Please don't.
Don't let Chuck
Don't-
in your room.
Don't Chuck do that. Don't give Chuck any of your personal information. It could get scary.
We could drink beers.
Chuck, get away! I'm kicking you out again, dude.
No.
Nico, come back. Nico, who won this?
All right, I'm back.
Who do you think
that
got
segment
this?
Sucked.
Did anyone
What,
win
the
it?
win?
Yeah, who won it?
I mean,
It was
I think
Layla.
you know
She
who
won. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the right choice.
And that means she gets a week without getting eliminated, and then they didn't eliminate anybody still. So I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I gotta say, Layla definitely had the best performance overall.
Mm-hmm.
Not even just athletically.
It's because she just wanted. She cared about it.
I am a
She wanted to win.
Yeah.
I'm a massive Layla fan, so I'm all in on this.
I got to give it up for Maurice too.
Yeah.
Like second best time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right. She really did put it into it. She was trying to take out.
She
Layla.
could have done it if she figured out how to do the fucking jumping jacks.
Who was the girl with the bandana?
Girl with the bandana. I think that was
Yeah,
JT.
she had the bandana. Yeah, JT. Yeah, it was JT. She was so awkward in that whole thing. And like,
I thought Erica was the worst because she didn't even look like she wanted to be there.
She probably doesn't.
Yeah, but you know, I really gotta give it up too for Layla. She hit the splits on that finish, and I was gagged.
Yeah,
I was shocked. I lost the ability to speak.
Always been a Layla fan.
I gotta rock with Layla. Me and Chuck are rocking with Layla. And Nico.
Yeah, and Nico. Chuck, don't you even say that.
I'm saying right now, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I was going to bring up the All-American rejects. What the fuck is that?
Oh, yes.
Why did they keep replaying it?
Oh, you gotta keep it strong.
Moving. Dude, that song was 06, okay? That song was everywhere.
I mean, I get it. I get that it was 06, but like, in this very moment, what was the relevance of the All-American rejects?
That was the sponsor CD.
So you
they always sponsor like some CD for like the pay-per-view. So
this went on for fucking 12 minutes too. So it was just like, hey, here's Erica, and Erica's like, yay, and then it's, and all you gotta keep it strong, and then you hear that, and then it's like, okay, and now here's JT, and all you gotta keep, it just kept going over and over again.
No,
and here's Maurice, move along.
Oh shit! I just realized we got 2 albums.
What? Oh yeah, because we got the Move Along.
I would be so annoyed in this.
Yeah,
audience.
And then we got Blackstone
Big
Cherry.
train rolling down the line makes me lonely. And this reminds me of SmackDown vs. Raw 2007.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Wasn't it along? I don't remember. But yeah, dude, that thing played all the time. Yeah. I heard it so much, I actually unironically like that song. But fuck, man. Oh, God.
So we going over the match card, and we got Rey Mysterio versus King Booker for the World Championship. The World Championship.
Hold on. I was like, Rey still got the belt?
Rey's still the champ, yes.
Rey's still the champion.
How is he? I thought he lost in, like, how has he still got the fucking belt?
He's the world champion.
He never lost it.
I hate this show.
And then a shooting star drops down, and now we got Batista versus Mark Henry in a #1 contenders match. And Batista looks like he's shitting his pants.
Let me tell you, whoever wins that match will be the next World Heavyweight Champion.
Really? You think so? Batista or Mark Henry?
Yep.
That's a Pete Lock of the Week. And then next
Pete
we got...
Lock of the Week.
We got Paul London and Brian Kendrick versus the Pitbulls for the WWE Tag Team Championship. And then we got All Nations triple threat match for the United States champion. New champ Finlay defends against Bobby Lashley and William Regal for whatever reason.
Why is
William
Regal in the match? And like it's only for Finlay to not lose the title. That's why.
All three of them look like they're fucking trying to hold back a fart. They're all pissed.
But like they also didn't like line them properly
for
it to look right. Like it looks like there's supposed to be like a fourth person in this match based on the way that they like made this graphic.
They forgot.
Ty, throw up the graphic editor.
I'm gonna throw up them all.
Folks at home to see.
They're all gonna be thrown up.
Yeah. Show the folks. Let them know.
Gotta know what's been.
It's the Great American Bash that we'll never watch.
Eventually.
True.
And then we got Undertaker stun locked. He looks very bizarre. He looks like a Mr. Meaty character against Great Khali, who is not at the same location as Davari with a fucking haze over them. Davari looks so bizarre. And fucking now we get the Punjabi
like
prison match.
Being stolen away by like mystical forces.
Davari looks like you just told him a joke that wasn't funny, and he just doesn't want you to be there anymore.
He's dipping out on you right now. He's leaving your realm.
And now it's time for the main event.
The main event.
William Regal's coming down to the ring, and King Booker's following back after his penis surgery. Successful, by the way.
Penis.
Salute, Charmel. Goddamn, this dress.
And
Wait, did William Regal actually have penis surgery?
no, Booker did.
No,
Booker broke his
King
penis.
Booker had penis
Oh, he
surgery.
did?
Yeah, they broke his penis early on. Yeah.
Like shoot?
Yeah, shoot. Yeah, 'cause-
Like shoot. Yeah.
yeah, Charmel went in the
Damn.
back and performed penis surgery.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Now he's better than ever.
And now we got we're sponsored by The Descent.
In theaters August 4th.
No, not The
It's,
Descent. No.
Oh, you
It's-
gotta
it's
watch
re-
Descent?
No.
It's really interesting. It's really interesting when you see that poster because like it tells you absolutely nothing about it, and at the same time, I think Michael Cole also simultaneously tells you nothing about it other than the same studio that brought you, and that was it. And there's like literally no explanation about what that movie is.
The Descent.
No, we're literally a month out from this movie coming out.
Do you know anything about that movie?
No,
They
maybe
just-
I do, but I can't remember it right now.
They like got stuck in the fucking what was it? The hole. And they're like in a cave and they get like beat up by like cannibals or some shit. Yeah.
It's basically, I don't know. Getting beat up by cannibals sounds kind of sick.
I can't remember if it was good or not. I think it might have been pretty good. But we'll review
I mean,
it at some
we'll
point.
have
Yeah.
to watch it.
Another
It's gonna
horror
be on one
movie.
of the next ones.
Help.
Oh, isn't that the one within the fucking cave?
Yes. That's what I just said.
Kinda.
I remember that trailer. And
Yeah.
I know I just watched it, but I remember that trailer.
Sponsored by Burger
From
King today.
way back when I saw it as a kid. I
And
hated that.
Fruit of Loom, the Blues Collection. Come on. Do you guys got your Blues
Alright,
I
underwear
think
on?
it's been a minute. I gotta
Yeah,
say,
hold on.
like, it
What?
feels like it's been a minute since we've had a proper Rey Mysterio entrance.
Okay. Give me a sec.
Give you a sec?
Yeah, no, I think.
Yeah,
I think
no, it's
Chuck's
good.
Going on. Oh God.
Are you okay, dude?
Yeah, I'm good.
Chuck?
Hey Chuck, what did you think of Charmel's dress?
Oh, about fucking time you asked her. What a beautiful, fine dress that woman is wearing.
HOD boys,
Let me tell
HOD.
you, Charmel is a queen. She's looking so fine in that sparkly ass dress and that tiara.
The queen goddess
Oh,
of hot, maybe you would say.
Yes. But see, Booker T is a fine, lucky man. I'd be Eskimo brothers with that man if you know what I mean.
What do you mean?
I mean,
Yeah, I
I'd be
need you to-
Eskimo brothers.
Could you explain what that means in detail?
Yes, so I will. You know, if we're hitting the same piece, which a dream,
Come on.
a dream, I would eat his semen right out of her. I promise you. And I'm not kidding.
No, what is that? What
I
does that have
respect
to do
the
with?
community.
What
but I
did
would
you just say?
What is?
I
hold
drink
on,
it like
no.
a fine wine from Champagne in France. That's fine. That's how fine she is.
So all right, I gotta ask, how do Eskimos play into this?
Ah, man, I don't know. I guess they were the ones who invented it.
Okay.
You know? I mean, I just figured, it's cold outside. Sex warms people up, so you just come in the same go to warm up. I mean, it makes sense to me. Sorry, for kids, they do a little dog and pony show, if you know what I mean. It's, and they
Chuck, get out!
watching this, right?
Chuck, get out! I'm
I'm
throwing
going,
tomatoes
I'm
at you.
going on?
We need Chuck to leave. We need Chuck gone, dude.
Yeah, main event, guys.
I-
the world champ,
sorry.
dude. He's
I'm
here.
sorry.
Mysterio jump out of the ground.
Rey
It was sick.
Mysterio. Here we go. The announcer
Here we
says world
go.
heavyweight champion. He probably got killed after. I think it was Justin Roberts. I'm sure
Even though he was just the world's champion.
he's the world
Yeah.
heavyweight champion.
You know, he's
God.
the world's champion.
Didn't get the memo,
It's
I
true.
guess. Match went like 6 minutes, 7 minutes altogether. A whole lot of nothing.
I mean, maybe, but technically good. I'll say that. I mean, you got Regal and Mysterio in there. This is not going to be anywhere near bad. This isn't a botch.
Oh, for how long will we be getting the Eddie chance? Because they don't
Eddie.
seem to end.
Eddie.
Like,
I
cheer
don't-
for the guy that's in the ring, boys. Come on.
Guys, yeah, it's like, what is it, like July? I know it hasn't been a full year yet. It's been like, what, 8 months? But like, come
Something
on.
like that.
Yeah,
It'll
we're like
never end.
8 months in. Like,
The corpse of Eddie Guerrero will be beat up again. The beatings
Ah.
will continue until morale improves.
Eddie.
Eddie,
My question to you guys is, bringing it to the monitor, do you think Eddie Guerrero would have been all elite?
yeah,
I don't know about that.
within a heartbeat. Eddie Guerrero would totally be at AEW in some capacity.
You know he'd be the world champion too. He probably would have been the first over Jericho.
Goodness. So,
Yeah.
this match
could see
was
that.
whatever. Ray hit a really cool split leg moonsault. Got a vertical senton, low drop kick, destroys his fucking penis again. He's hunting penis tonight, Ray.
Yeah,
Somebody say penis.
William Regal would need penis surgery if his penis wasn't already broken. Get away, Chuck.
Booker tries to interfere.
He does.
Stop. William Regal tries to jump Ray from behind. Ray gives him a Hurricane Rana into a 619. Hits the dime drop. Wins at 7 minutes. Ray won. Was it clean? I don't know.
Clean enough.
Clean enough.
I mean, it was clean. It was clean. There
And
was
now-
no outward interference to the point where nobody physically harmed William Regal.
And now we got Saturday night's main event tomorrow.
Hold on.
Huh?
That 619 he does after the match
Yes.
On Booker.
is actually pretty good. Yeah, Booker sold it pretty well too. The shock on his face.
That was great at selling.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
facial expressions have always been really good.
He is. I like that Ray actually has some fire after this win. Like the Ray we've seen would have just kind
He's
of
been a catatonic. He's
Yeah.
been a coughing baby versus
Yeah.
a hydrogen bomb, honestly. Every
Yeah.
week.
So I like that he's got some grit to him. Like after the match, he just fucking 619s Booker T and then jumps on his head. Like good. We finally got some fire out of this champion who's been probably the slowest meandering champion we've watched.
The most bullied champion in the history of wrestling.
Yeah.
And now we head into a pay-per-view where here's the only match we got for SmackDown. Technically, the only SmackDown only match. A 6-man tag with Mark Henry, King Booker, and Finlay
Mhm.
versus Batista, Rey Mysterio, and Bobby Lashley. That's our SmackDown match for the Saturday night's main event tomorrow night.
Look, man, I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, I don't know.
The
either,
U.S.
man.
champ
I
Finlay,
I-
the World Heavyweight
There's
champ.
there's no
Prince.
respect for SmackDown. There's no respect for the product. There's no respect for SmackDown's champion.
It's
I miss
okay.
Kurt Angle.
It's okay.
No.
We got
I
one
need
more
Batista
SmackDown
to be the
representation.
champion so bad.
We do. We just really do. And, it'd make Joe's dream come true, who's right now getting surgery. And if
On
you would
his
like to help,
penis.
yep, on his penis. If you would like to help, please send money to us. I'm going to completely dox all of us so you can give us all money.
No.
At this address right here.
No. And you've been smacked up.
Save
one
Joe.
One.